that 1X of Andrew Hessler there. Hopefully he didn't tear it up before we even get going tonight. That's going to wrap up Hot Laps. We are a couple of minutes away from kicking this deal off here. We got 6 minutes to 7. We'll start right at 7 o'clock. Welcome all y'all that haven't been here before. We are excited to have you tonight. Hopefully we'll have a lot of fun. We got some trick-or-treating to do. We got all kinds of fun stuff. So let's settle in. We'll have some great racing. Intermission, we'll do our trick-or-treat, costume stuff and all that. And then we'll be right back to our feature races tonight. So. All right, so I'll make sure I whisper all night so y'all barely hear me. That better? Song there. All right, as we always open our ceremony with God Bless the USA, get this show on the road. All right, we couldn't have timed that one no better, folks. They rolled right up here on us perfectly. That's our E-Mod class out there carrying the flags for us tonight. Let's give them a round of applause. We'll really applaud them if they'll shut their engines off, because we're going to need that before we do anything else. There we go. All right. Welcome out to championship night here at Texana Raceway Park. We thank each and every one of you for coming out and joining us tonight for a little Halloween fun, hanging out with family and friends. I tell you what, it doesn't get any better. Some great racing tonight. We're super excited to have you here for our championship night, the final night of regular season racing here at Texana Raceway Park. We'll put 2022 in the books as far as regular season goes tonight, and we'll move on. So, we'll start it off with a prayer, so if I could get everybody to remove your hats and rise, please, and we'll follow that with our national anthem. Bow your heads and pray with me. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for blessing us with such a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and allowing us the opportunity to come out here and enjoy the sport we love so much. We ask that you watch over all our drivers, all their crews, all our great fans, and all our officials. As we enjoy a night of racing, get us home safe, get us through the night safe. With your hand blessing over all of us, we can get that accomplished tonight, dear Lord. We thank you for all you do for us. We ask that you watch over our military, our first responders, and our government. Allow them to have the right decisions to guide us, as we are the greatest country in the world, and we can't say thank you enough for allowing us to be a part of it. We ask that you get everybody home safe tonight, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Everyone says amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. All right. As they collect the flags, we'll give them the most famous words in all of motorsports. Gentlemen and ladies, start your engines. On a pole, Phil Beckner in the 75. Outside is going to be Art Rodriguez in that 12R car. Man, last time Art was here, he took a tumble. I tell you, he rolled it down the back straightaway. Something fierce. So, tell you, glad to see Art back with us tonight. Inside road for 2 to 33. your points leader, Braden Tomlinson. Tomlinson in that 33 in a tight battle with the guy to his outside, Cooper Kaliba. Cooper in the 04 outside row 2. Row 3, the 34W, Bradley Wattups out of Corpus Christi. And outside the 21S, Summer Nave. The inside row number 4, Brianna Witchy in that 59B. That young lady can wheel a race car. I tell you what, she is awesome to watch. So keep an eye on that 59B back there. Outside in the 74 will be Nick Gomez. And then on the rear of the field here, absolutely outstanding race car driver. Just, hell of a driver in the 3. Gilbert Pettis the 3rd. We call him Little G, out of Corpus Christi. So it looks like we're tied with top 2 in this class. As I get lined out over here. Lights out, here we go, guys. Lights out. One and only heat, let's go. All right, our one and only heat for these guys are E-Mods tonight. Still a little dark down that back straightaway. I'm not sure, not all the lights have come on back there. That ought to get exciting for the drivers. If I could ask you kids that are holding onto the fence to back up just a bit, here we go. Beckner from the pole. So the interesting part about this class, you see some cars with the roof, some without. There's the key to that whole deal. How about Gilbert Pettis on the outside here? He went from dead last. He's challenging for 3rd already, coming out of 1st lap. Beckner way out in the 75 car here. And the track looks good tonight, folks. We're going to give you all some badass racing. Wattups in that 34 all over the back bumper of Tomlinson, while Beckner just way out here. We're almost to the 21S, Summer Nave down into turn number 1, having some issues. Halfway, Phil Beckner. Car having some major problems. The 74. Hey, your winner going to be Phil Beckner. Phil Beckner in the 75 picking up the win. I tell you what, he had that thing on point tonight. So again, I started telling you a little bit about roofs and non-roofs. He had a non-roof So the non-roof allows you to run a big spoiler and a little bit advantage there over the roof cars. So the roof cars, they just stubborn. I mean, they just can't figure it out, just a little stubborn. Coming out next, we got the IMCA Modifieds. Got 2 heats of mods tonight. On the pole for heat number 1 in that 82 is going to be Rick Green. Outside him in the 82C, his partner, Chris Carroll. Inside row number 2, the 45-year champion here, Brian Machasek. And outside him in the 101 is Tanner Whitmire. Row number 3, the 94B, her first time here, Brenda Kirby. And outside her in the $4, that's going to be William Sellier. We call him Big W. He's a young one there. He raced go-karts in the senior division early. Now he's in a mod. He's usually running in the pure stocks, but he's stepping her up. Here we go. Two team cars with a quick side-by-side start. Whitmire's going, hey, get out the way, I gotta go. Quickly, Chris Carroll out front. Whitmire way too tight. Rick Green's car just way too tight. Whitmire in the 101 up to second now. Fades here, drops back. Rick Green got her rolling. Here comes Rick Green. William Sellier here for the lap car. White flag, Chris Carroll. Your winner. Your winner is going to be Chris Carroll, followed by Rick Green. Tanner Whitmire up to second, then he faded a little bit. Not sure what was going on with Whitmire there, but I'm sure he'll get it dialed in. Track's still real slick right now. A little greasy on the top side, so keep an eye on it all night long. I tell you, it's going to come in and get better and better. Robert Lease Jr. is going to start from the pole at heat number 2 in that 77 car. Outside is going to be the 53XX of Chandler Fox. Inside, row number 2 in the 94 is going to be Chris Morris. Outside the 7X will be Rory Jordan. And bringing up the rear here, the 17 of Adrian Awalt. Awalt on the rear. Lights are out. We are going right here. Keeping on that 94, Chris Morris. Robert Lease picked up a feature win earlier this year here at Texana Raceway Park in the 77. The 94, that's your Cotton Bowl Speedway champion. Silencer AWOL as he takes it to the pits. Two to go, Chris Moore. Moore's going to set himself up real nice for the featured main event. I tell you what, he's going to be on the outside of the front row with that 94. Inside him will be Chris Carroll, but as the top continues to get better as we go, that 94 on the top side, he's going to be hard to beat out there. But you can count on Chris Carroll doing all he can from the bottom. It's going to be a great race, our main event there. Coming out next, our Pure Stock division. Man, this division's been strong all season. Happy to have him. The 32's Mickey Helms on the pole outside him. Man, he stepped out of the factory down into this class, and he's a rocket ship. The 11D of John Drexler. Inside row number 2, the 47 is Mark Wright. And outside him in the 355 is going to be G.W. Hassan. Inside row number 3 and the 35 is going to be Cody Tesh. And outside him, James Jennings in the 27. Row 4, the 97 of Derek Youngblood and the 9 of Mike Horelka. And bringing up the rear is going to be the 72 of Dylan Jennings. Jennings bringing up the rear here in the 72. All right, lights out. We're going right here. Flagman Tim. Wrestling looks him over. Here we go. Watch Drexler on the outside. G.W. Hassan to the point in the 355. Mickey Helms said, nah, I ain't having that. Halfway, G.W. Hassan. got a winner in the 355 GW Hassan. Got some parts up in turn number 1. Little debris. How's our Astros doing? Anybody know? 5-0. Man, them Longhorns lost 41-34. I'm an Aggie fan, so I could care less, but hey, tough break for the Longhorns who look poised to do some winning. What inning are we in? 5-0. 8th? All right. Be good get that deal done there. All right, little extra debris. Something going on over there, not sure. That was top of the ninth. Astros up 5-0. All right. Next up, Sport Mods. Sport Mods coming out. We got 2 heats. I tell you what, we got some good Sport Mods this weekend. Last week's winner out of Cotton Bowl Speedway in Oktoberfest. That's the 13B right there rolling out first. Your points leader, Bryce Reed. Outside him in the 19 out of Corpus Christi. Actually out of Rosstown. It's going to be Jared Barber. Inside row 2, Logan Dinsman in the 26. Outside him in the $4X, Kayla Sellier. Row 3, the 13M, that's Benjamin Maklachek out of Corpus Christi. And outside him in the 115 is going to be Andrew Supak. Bringing up the rear here, Rolly Rodriguez in the 12R. Lights out, here we go. Man, we got some studs tonight in this limited modified deal. It's going to be fun. Bryce Reed, Jared Barber, Kayla Sellier. Right now the track's still real narrow on the bottom around 3 and 4. Starting to move up rapidly in 1 and 2 though. You'll see them up off the bottom here a little bit. They're starting to push it. The higher and higher they go. Bryce Reed continuing to show the way here. 2 to go, 2 to go. Bryce Reed for the win. Bryce Reed been on point this season. I tell you what, keep an eye on him as we roll into some big shows here at the end of the year. Picking up the Oktoberfest win last week at Cotton Bowl Speedway. Now he comes out here. We'll see what he's got tonight. Like I said, we got some studs here tonight. It's going to be a good time. Heat number 2 pulling on the track right now. On the pole is going to be Martin Reiner. In the 93, the 77 out of Corpus Christi, Cody Beto. Inside row 2, the BD2 Daniel Preston, and outside of him, out of Corpus Christi in the 87 is going to be Lawrence Maklachek. Inside row number 3, the 1T, Lawrence's grandson Nathan Titzman, and outside Bobby Smith in the 9, bringing up the rear, the 73 of Derek Gonzalez. Here we go. All right, flagman didn't like that. The 12 is out there. I think that's Rolly Rodriguez. It's supposed to be in Heat 1. It looks to be tagged onto the back of Heat 2. All right, we're going to try it again. Beto going to lead him down into turn 1 in the 77. Reiner in that 93. Maklachek, here comes the 87. 87, Lawrence Maklachek, Cody Beto out front. Maklachek going to give him a run here. I know Cody Beto's a longtime fan of Lawrence Maklachek, so you can bet he's smiling ear to ear as he sees that 87 pull up on his outside here. Maklachek using the top to make the pass for the lead here. New leader. Preston in the BD2 gets in there hot and goes around. See, that's going to draw a caution. We stay green. Nathan Titzman, the youngster in the 1Z, going at it with Reiner there in the 93. Keep an eye on them two down the back straightaway. Coming to the checker flag right here, Lawrence Maklachek. Maklachek in the 87, your winner. Cody Beto, Nathan Titzman, your top 3. Tough break for the BD2 and Daniel Preston. I tell you, got in there hot, went around on his own. The best thing he could do is keep it rolling because the yellow comes out. He has to go to the pits with a black flag. So good job on his part and the flagman part to allow him to keep that thing rolling and going here. So you get one and done, folks, in a heat race. You spin out, you by yourself. You take it to the pits. I tell you what, here we go. Factory stock time. We got the Clash coming up in just a matter of weeks. Late November there, the 19th, the weekend of the 19th will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday here with the Clash. Big money payoff for our factory stocks. Always one of the best races of the year in the state of Texas. So don't miss that one. On the pole, Michaela Trimble in the 39. Outside in the 24 tonight, Tony Blankenship. Inside row number 2, the 63S of Chase Sanchez. And outside out of the valley there, the 13J, my buddy Johnny Johnson. And bringing up the rear here, the 741 of Cameron Starry, who picked up the Oktoberfest win last week. And out of Corpus Christi also, Jesse Sandoval in the 7. Here we go. Starry going to look 3 wide down the front straightaway right off the bat. Said, let's go, boys. I'm ready to race. I tell you what, you're racing up in Nebraska with iStocks. This kid's been all over the country racing big time. Going to be fun to see him in the big shows this year. Right now, we got Blankenship with a real tight car out front. Starry on the bottom coming, though. Here he's up to 3rd. Blankenship in that late at number 24 manages to get it through the turns. Car's just a little tight. Little snug. It ain't quite dump truck tight. They're going to try to split Michaela Trimble here. Chase Sanchez on the outside. Starry, not this time. As you can tell, down in turns 1 and 2, we're starting to wear the bottom out of this thing to where the top's the only place to go. That's a good sign as we roll through the night. As long as we got enough top moisture, it's going to be a great top groove up there. Give us some really good racing. Blankenship puts it in park down in turn 4, and it takes off. For a minute there, I thought we were drag racing as we stopped it, did a burnout down in turn 4, and took off. Some of the craziest stuff I've seen all year. Starry on the inside of Trimble this time. She's going to push up. Sanchez there. Look out. Starry to 2nd with halfway. Right now, Blankenship's got to be going, uh-oh. Uh-oh, this thing don't turn very good, and I got that 741 on my rear bumper. That 7041's a hot rod, I tell you what. We saw it last week at Cotton Bowl Speedway. Oh, he clips the tire there. Here he comes on the inside. You see that 24, the wheels just crank to the left and then straight and then left. Holy cow, let's make it turn. Here comes the 741 inside him. We'll see you later. Have a nice night. 2 to go's new leader, 741 Cameron Starry. I tell you, the guy riding around in the back, he's out of Corpus Christi, Jesse Sandoval. Man, this cat can race. He's really been struggling with that car and motor this year, so I hate to see it. I know he belongs up front with these other guys. White flag here. And Johnny Johnson, he needs to let that hot rod son of his race. His son's been racing, but the son said, Dad, you can take it. I don't know about that, Johnny. He did make the pass over Chase Sanchez, though. Jet's going, what the heck? Jet's the son. All right, 741 Cameron Starry, your winner out of Robstown, Texas. Tony Blankenship in that 24 going to pick up 2nd. The 39, Michaela Trimble, doing a good job to hang in 3rd there. She had some stout competition behind her. Good job, young lady. She's been catching a little flack lately. I tell you what, she's doing a good job. She's working hard, trying hard, and does a good job of driving that race car. So y'all got to give her some good credit. Heat number 2 on the pole. A local favorite in the 9. How about Johnny Westfall? Outside, one of the hot rods. I tell you what, BD3. That's Ray Allen Kohanic. He is Mike Parker Memorial qualifier. Ran up in the top 5 with the biggest and the best in the country. Inside row 2, the Corpus points leader in the 25R, Nathan Rahi. Outside, 44C out of here, local, the track owner. How about Cord Beard? The 777 of Will Spears and the 63J of Joe D. Johnson. Here we go. 25J giving the 9 a little push down the front straightaway. Let's go, let's go. The key to that 9, that car will turn and roll. It may not go the fastest down the straightaway, but that thing will be in the hunt all night long. Your leader right off the bat. I told y'all that BD3 has been on point. He finished 2nd to Cameron Starry last week at Oktoberfest. My buddy Jody Johnson right here in the 63. He's finding some speed lately. I like to see that. I told y'all that BD3 was fast, but check out that hot rod out of Victoria in the 9. Here he comes, a Wild Child. Chassis right on the inside there. You never count out Johnny Westfall, folks. Just saying. Westfall got to the bottom, showed the inside to Ray Allen. Ray Allen moved down. Let's see if Johnny's going to pull a rope and dope on him. Yeah, you go to the bottom, I'll drive around the outside, Jack. Bumper there out of Westfall. Let's go, he says. 2 to go, and you're holding me up. BD3's parked it down between 3 and 4. Westfall gave him the bumper. Let's see what happens in this turn. That BD3 not very good through 3 and 4 yet. Got a little distance that time. Little wake up, maybe. Your winner, Ray Allen Kohanic in the BD3. Johnny Westfall in the 9, second. Nathan Rahi with a good run there for third in the 25R. Cord Beard brought it home fourth there. I tell you what, we're not used to seeing Rahi or Beard that far back from your lead pack, but your lead 2 are gone there. Some good racing in our factory stocks. I tell you what, we're setting up for a hell of a feature tonight. On the pole for the next one, the 777X. It gets longer and longer every week, folks. I don't even know how to say it. GW Hassong outside the 747. That's going to be Cody Tesh. Inside row 2. The newly announced future father, Jacob Burnett in the 04. Outside in the 19 is going to be Mike Karelka. And bringing up the rear here, the other Wild Child, the true Wild Child. In the Wild Child chassis, the 02 is Shannon Maurer. Keep an eye on Maurer from the back here. Just saying. And Tesh from the front. Tesh in that 747. He's driving a Johnny Westfall owned car. I believe Johnny owns the car. Tesh just drives it. And so you know it's going to be good and handle well. Halfway, Cody Tesh. Tesh, Hassan, Burnett, your top three. Bauer, man, I expected more out of him. Hang on for the feature. Your winner, Cody Tesh. Got Team Tesh right down here in front of us. All right, setting us up for a good feature tonight, folks. That's heat number 3 for our factory stocks. We got one more heat for you. It's going to be the late models. Late models coming out next. Excited to have these guys. So we got just a teaser tonight, right? This is a teaser, a handful of cars. The Clash, expect to have B-mains, at least 24 cars in this field of late models coming to the Clash. A lot of money on the line for the Clash. Tonight, pretty much a regular purse. You're only going to draw what you draw. But come the Clash, we're going to have a full field of late models like you ain't never seen here at Texana Raceway Park. Super excited for the Clash. Tell you what. On the pole is going to be the 53X. Tonight. Row 3, the 1X of Andrew Hessler and the 78 of Eddie Hardage. And bringing up the rear will be the 1 of Kevin Sitton, who we see driving by right there. Kevin Sitton in the 1. All right, here we go. Here we go. 7X of Rory Jordan drives it down into turn 1, comes across the nose of the 53X, causing all kinds of mayhem behind him. He has to hold his line getting down into turn number 1. Evidently, he didn't think so, but that's part of how it works. You can't race without consideration of everybody around you. You're racing cars. You're not out here by yourself. This isn't SCCA racing. Here we go. All right, keep an eye on the one, and Kevin Sitton started dead last, sitting up to 4th in the first 2 turns. Cody Hardage in that 08 in 2nd, Rory Jordan out front. Hardage on the outside there, he's got it figured out. The 7X slams the door, here comes Hardage on the outside, keep an eye on that 08. Here we go, Cody Hardage, your new leader. Oh, he drove it in there deep, folks. Look out, Cody Hardage in the 08. I told y'all watch Kevin Sitton in that 1. Sitting in the 1, he's trying to figure out a way to get around the 7X, holding him up. Here he's gonna try the bottom this time. Door's gonna get slammed halfway this time by Cody Hardage. Sitting working the bottom. White flag this time. Your winner of the 08, Cody Hardage. That 08 was on point, folks. Your winner, Cody Hardage in the 08. All right, we need all race cars to the front straightaway. All race cars that want to participate, all race cars willing to participate in our candy trick or treat, we need you on the front straightaway. All race cars to the front straightaway for trick or treat. Come on. We're going to have a brief trick or treat moment, and we're going to do a little bit of anybody in costume. We'll have a little costume contest fun, and then we'll be back to racing our feature events tonight. So all race cars participating in trick or treat. Let's head out, guys. Race cars blah, blah, blah. That's hard to say. Participating in trick or treat. Come on. Astros pick up another win, 5-0. That's, woo, smoking them, baby. Them boys been sweeping up like a hell of a good janitor is all I know. Trick or treat time, kids. Get your bags, your boxes, whatever you got, your buckets, your pumpkin heads, and get ready to go. All right, Astros won, Longhorns lost. Alabama ain't gonna lose. Just saying, that would make their night really good for me. 24-0 Alabama up on Mississippi State. They're mad because Tennessee put them on them. But TCU is still out front for the moment. Need all race cars out to have a little trick or treat fun with our kiddos. Hang on, kids. We can't let nobody out till we get all the race cars we want out here on. So give them a minute. Give them a minute to bring their stuff. Y'all go trick or treat them. Have a good time with them. I see them Solace young boys right there. They did a hell of a job in them go-karts tonight. Still got them coming, folks. Still got plenty of trick-or-treating to do here. I got my bag. Not that I'm going to eat it. I'm going to hand it out. Participate. Should have had our go-kart kids out here showing off their stuff. Still coming, folks. Give them just a minute. Okay, we're going to trick or treat for a little bit. Then we're going to do a little costume contest. Then we'll wrap it up. So we got some gift cards for our costume contest winners. We're going to need fan participation to cheer on our winners of our costume contest. The loudest cheers are going to win. So we're going to need some support out of our fans on that deal. Well, let's do it. Open the gates. Let's head them out there. I got one more. We'll stop them down there. Let's start heading out, guys. Open the gates. That means y'all can head on down, meet the drivers, and there comes a go-kart. That's what I'm talking about. Got the haunted ambulance down there. That thing's haunted. I'm convinced of it. All right, kiddos, head down there. Let's trick or treat time. Have some fun. All right, kiddos, once you trick-or-treated everybody, why don't y'all start heading back to the grandstands and hang around right here in the front of the grandstands. If you got a costume, we'll do a quick costume contest. We're going to allow our EMOs to head out their first feature tonight. So if you already trick-or-treated everybody, let's take it back to the grandstands, please. All right, guys, let's start working our way back up on the racetrack. Some of these guys ready to go for some racing, get our feature races. We're going to do our costume contest before we go, though. We're going to do it right on the front straightaway down here on the very bottom. We're going to do it by age groups. We're going to do under 5. Then we'll have a 5 to 7, an 8 to 10, and an 11 up. 4 age groups. Right here, everybody can line up on the front straightaway wall up here along the fence, and then we'll, like I said, we'll go by age groups. Just like we do with our carts. All right, costume contest. Let's go, kiddos, up here. If you're not with a race car is going to start to move, and you got to have a pit pass to be in the infield. Let's please work your way back up in the grandstands. All right, all you folks sitting up here, you are going to have to cheer for these kids. We'll get the kids off. We'll get the cars off, and then we'll do the costume contest. We got to give the E-Mod just a little bit of time to prepare their cars, get them ready to go. So they've been out here giving away candy, hanging out, having a good time. So give them a couple minutes to get prepared, and so we can go feature racing. I turned into a pumpkin after 10 o'clock, so we got to get this done. Just saying. Five to 7-year-olds, 5 and under. You might not even be able to walk. We don't care, babies, anything. We want them down here. This is the under 5. Man, you're a scary dude. You're a burlap man or something? That's creepy. I heard that. Batman. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? No? Okay. Just checking. Hey, boo! Never mind. Happy Halloween from Texana Raceway Park. The haunted EMS will roll off here in a minute. The haunted EMS. All right, where are my kids? I need 5, under 5, 4 and under, 4 and under, 4 and under. Now, y'all can stay down here. I just need 4 and under right here, 4 and under. How old are these? Come over here, 4 and under. We're going to start with our 4 and under. Hector, where are you at? There you are. These are our 4 and under. All right, so we need fan participation. Y'all have to cheer when I point at which one. Y'all got to cheer them on. So we're going to start with this cute one right here. What do y'all think about this one? Hector, gauge, help me gauge here. All right, I think that's Mickey Mouse right here. How about this one? Captain America, maybe? Catboy. The Wonderful Wonder Woman. Okay, sounds like we got a little runoff on our first 2 down here. All right, we're going to do them again. We got Mickey and Minnie right here. So we'll start with the young lady eating the nerds right here. How about Mickey as he pulls his hat down with his binky in? All right, Hector, which one's the winner? Minnie Mouse, the young lady, she's going to be the winner. Pick up a gift card. She don't care. She wants nerds. She don't want no part of that gift card. She doesn't realize she could buy, like, buckets of nerds with that. All right, thank you, 4 and under. 5 to 7-year-olds, 5 to 7-year-olds. 5 to 7-year-olds. All right, Captain America, head that way. 5 to 7. If you're 5-year-old to 7-year-old, come right here. 5 to 7. Ooh, I like the race car guy. 5 to 7. We got them all right here. We got any more? 5 to 7. All right, we're going to start with this ninja guy right here. 5 to 7-year-olds. Ninja, how about this one? The young lady right here. I don't know what to call it. I'm sorry. This one right here, this is a Transformer. How about the Decepticon? Race car driver. This one. I don't know what it is. I don't want to call her a witch. How about Batman? Oh, no, that was tough. You got one? All right, come on down, Hector. Hand out who the winner is on that one. The race car driver going to pick up the win tonight. 8 to 10. Good job, kiddos. Good job, kiddos. We're going to do 8 to 10s now. 8 to 10. Good job, kiddos. Transformers are like, dang it. What in the... All right, 8 to 10-year-olds, y'all give us a round of applause for the blue man girl thing. Blue. What the hell? That was pretty good. Spider-Man without no hat. Cheerleader. What school do you cheer for? None. This young lady. Are you in this, Spider-Man? No, you're not in this? Okay. Are you in this or you're the next one? You're in this one? The creepiest dude here. All right, sounds like it's between the blue man and the creepy dude. Let's do them again. Everybody for the creepy dude. Burlap madness. I don't know. Woo. Feed sacks. I don't know. How about the blue thing, the blob here? All right, Hector, you call it. It's the blob, the blue blob, going to pick up the win. Good try, burlap boy. Girl, I don't know what's under there, man. That's scary. Anybody over 10 years old? Anybody over 10 years old? Come here, Spider-Man. You're over 10 years old. Anybody else? Spider-Man's the winner. All right, time to call out some E-mods. We're going to roll the top just a bit, roll our E-mods in, and we'll be ready to go. Thanks for participating, kids, parents. We appreciate each and every one of you. And we appreciate y'all coming out and having a good time with us. I tell you what, thanks to all our drivers for bringing candy and letting y'all trick or treat. I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all have a very safe and fun Halloween coming up in a couple of weeks. All right. E-mods coming up first, our first main event tonight. We're going to have them roll the top just a bit, so that's what we're doing. We want to roll in. So what happens is they get out there and they throw them little marbles up on the top. They're going to go and pack those marbles in, and then we'll be ready to go. On the pole tonight, it's going to be Phil Beckner in that 75. I tell you what, in the heat race, that guy was on a rail. He's got that thing dialed in. He is a spring chicken. He's a little young guy, somewhere in the 80s, I think. But no, really, he's a driver. Been around a long time. Outside him, tied for the points, leading the 33 is going to be Braden Tumlinson. Inside out of Corpus Christi, a row number 2, the 34W, Brad Wadups. Outside him in the 04, your other tied guy. How about Cooper Kaliba? Inside row number 3, the 3 of Gilbert Pettis. Keep an eye on that 3 car, I'm telling you. Outside him in the 59B, Brianna Witchy. Inside row number 4, the 12R, Art Rodriguez. And outside in the 74 of Nick Gomez, bringing up the rear, Summer Nave in the 21S. The Art Rodriguez 12R car is for sale. I don't see it on the track, but it is for sale. That's our field. I tell you what, good EMOD field here. Keep an eye on Wadups, Pettis, Kaliba, hell, Tomlinson, hell, Beckner. You can't call any of these guys. Any of these guys and girls. This is a tough group. Yeah, a big portion of these came from go-karts and other stuff. Beckner, they didn't have go-karts when he started. They wore leather helmets and shit. Got to show them one next time by. I'll give you a little taste of the speech every week. So, all right, E-Mods, thanks for showing up. We appreciate each and every one of y'all coming. You cannot win this deal in the first lap. Let's settle in, so show some sportsmanship to our neighbors, and have a good race. We're going to show you one this time by. Let's get this done. Let's go, E-Mods. Y'all are the show. Here we go. So I kind of talked to every class like that over the radio just to let them. We want to thank them. They came out to race for you and entertain you guys, and they put a lot of money and hard work into their equipment, and it takes a lot of time. This isn't an easy deal, I tell y'all what. So super excited to have a good little EMOD class tonight here, and it's not just this class. Every class here has put a lot of time and effort. Lights are out, folks. We're about to go racing. Here we go. Beckner going to drive it down there and take the lead, get a little sideways off, loose off, hard on the gas. Here comes Pettis on the inside, 3 wide down the back straightaway. Look out, it's a roofless nation all over that 33. Get out the way, son, we got to go. Khalib on the outside, the 59 of Brianna Witchy, the 3 of Pettis. Beckner, meanwhile, is out front saying, see ya. Oh no, what a slide up from the whole field goes around. Gonna keep it rolling, gonna put a big gap between everybody though. Cooper in the 04 did not want to see that 34 go in front of him there. It really put a gap between him and the championship. The winner wins the championship between the 33 and 04. 33 and the 04 champion's going to be crowned tonight. Oh, Promise to the 58 of Brianna Witchy. Beckner still out front, the 75. The 33 of Tomlinson trying to hunt him down. No more than 3 of Pettis. As they start to develop a lot more lap traffic, we're at halfway for Bill Beckner. Beckner trying to get around Rodriguez here, the lap car. Gonna get interesting. As Beckner opens the door, allows Tomlinson the easy road. Oh no, the 74. 74 almost gets wrecked into the walls. Beckner goes around. All that's on the 74. I tell you what, Beckner got tied up behind the 74, almost stuffs him in the wall, and then winds up going down there and spinning out because he had to go. Man, you hate to see it. You hate to see a guy winning a race like that and the lap car gets in the way and screws the whole deal up. That's a tough break, and tough break for the 04 Cooper, who's second in points, or tied with the leader in points, and he gets in there and gets kind of screwed up as well. All right, terrible start. The 04 needs to be up there inside row number 2 where he belonged. He wouldn't get there, so we're gonna try to get him realigned. And if they can't get there, then they need to go off the track. I don't know what's going on. I know the 04 has some damage there. The bumper's rubbing the tire. Don't matter. It ain't fair to the car behind him if he doesn't get in his spot. Trying to get the 04 to race side by side with the 33 because the 3 behind him, it isn't fair to him when the 04 is doing what he's doing. I'm not sure what the problem is, but we need to be racing right. Once again. Terrible job by the 04 there. Just it screws everybody behind him when he can't get up there and race in position. Oh no, Brianna went into the wall hard. Caution's gonna come out, caution's gonna come out. Not good, Brianna Whitney up into the wall in turn number 4. We'll go get on there, check on her, get a wrecker hooked up. There she comes, right front flat. Tough break for her. Give her a round of applause. She drives by. Hell of a race car driver right there. All right, trying to get them doubled up here. The 04 needs to get up there and race. Dropping back ain't helping the 3 or anybody else. So once again, causing a problem. Beckner still out front, that 75. High side starting to come to us, folks. Watch the high side. Oh, caution again. Bradley Waddell's not happy. He needs to not be happy with himself as he wouldn't get off the gas. Come on, son. We got debris up in turn 2. All right, here we go. Single file restart this time. Vector still your leader. finally, Phil Beckner in the 75 picking up the feature win here in the E-Mods. Man, I tell you what, to start the night off of features, this was a rough one. Hope the rest are better than this. Lap car got him a pie out right here. It happens. Hey, come on, give him a little bit. He's a young chicken. Chill. Before this season, 30 years. How about a round of applause for Phil Beckner picking up the feature win? Hey, this is proof. Age don't matter. No matter how old or young you are, you can get out here and race and have a damn good time. Come here, Phil. Let's talk for a minute. Don't worry about all that damage you did. There's a brand new bumper. That thing cost you $50. Don't worry about it. Good job on your win tonight. How old are you, Phil?
69.
69 years old. I told y'all he was a spring chicken. He's still rolling, guys. So, hey, first win. You started this season a little rough. You're a little bit all over. You're starting to dial this thing in. It's starting to look pretty good.
Yeah, we got a chance to work on it last night, make it a little better, so that helped a lot. Yeah, the season started kind of rough. I really had the arrogant enough to think that I'd come out here in a couple of nights start winning races. These cars are a different animal.
Yeah, I like that. He worked on it last night, folks. I mean, last night, not the last 3 weeks. Hey, good job. Lap car kind of got you there?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened over there.
Yeah, it looked like you got held up by the lap car, then you drove it in there after the lap car got a little squirrely, so we put you back where you belong because the lap car, had he not been there, none of that would have happened. So that's the whole concept behind that. Who do you got to thank for all that helps you to get out here and do this? I know you're a young man, can do this all by yourself, but you got to have some thanks for somebody.
Well, I've got a lot of help. First of all, I want to thank my son, Bo Beckner, for letting me borrow his race car, knowing that I hadn't raced in 30 years. Todd Lee with Lee Backhoe Service. Mickey, boy, I can't say enough good things about Mickey Helms and all his crew. They've really helped me a lot. Who else? Rock Motors, Donnie Cowan, boy, big supporter of racing. Especially Gutter Works and Nasty Cookers with Hapin boys helped me some too.
Heck yeah, he named everyone on the car, never looked at the car. Y'all give him a round of applause. Phil Beckner picking up the win tonight. Good job, buddy. Get a couple pictures. We got our next class lined up and ready to go. 69 years young. Works on it the night before and comes out and win races. Dirt Clod Willie here. No, I want to come out here and throw dirt clods. I don't want to go in. I get it, dude. Me too. First thing he said when he got out of the car was, "That was a brand new bumper." Yeah. That's what I'd say too. 69 years young. Not bad. One night setup. Got it ready to go. IMCA mods next. On the pole is going to be Chris Carroll in the 82C out of Spring, Texas. Outside him in the 94, how about Chris Morris? Inside row number 2, the 82 is going to be Rick Green. And outside him in the 77 will be Robert Lease Jr. Row 3 of the 101 of Tanner Whitmire and the 7X of Rory Jordan. Row 4 of the 45 of Brian Matchasek, your champion here at the Texana Raceway Park. And the 53XX of Chandler Fox. Inside row 5, first time here, the young lady, the 94B. She's won races at Cotton Bowl. She's always fast. Brenda Kirby. Outside the 17, Adrian Awald had some problems in his heat. Let's see if he can fire back off. And William Sellier, one of our young guns, go-kart racer, moving up straight to the IMCA modifieds. He ain't scared, the $4. Whitmire in that 101's next show will be doing the desert, so keep an eye on that 101 Sames Ford Hot Rod. Sames Ford is one of the great sponsors of Southern Texas Racing. He sponsors us here, he sponsors Corpus, sponsors Sames Ford, sponsors racing all over the place. So you see it all over the side of that 101. Looks like the lights are out. Here we go. Here we go. 3 wide down the front straightaway. Whitmire on the inside. Look out. 3 wide out of 2. Look out. Oh, the 17A walk going to go around. He's going to roll maybe. Nope. He's going to stall it. All right, here we go, lights out. Not a good start for Morris there as Chandler Fox in the 53XX goes around. I got a brake pad on the front straightaway here. Mickey Helms, Mickey's auto repair wrecker there. Ooh, it's hot. Oh, no, it ain't hot. All right, we got a brake pad taken care of. All right, see if we can clean it up here and get going. Lights are out. We're going to go this time. All right, here we go. Morris going to get a better start on that one. Skates up high, though. Oh, no. Makachek's going to go around. That's 3. We're already 3 wide down the back straightaway. What a hell of a show this is. I told them they were off the track. If they stopped, they kept going. Carlos Morris in the infield. Check out Brenda Kirby up to third here. Fox in the 53XX after going to the back after spinning out on the start by himself, currently in fourth. Searching for space here. He's all the way at the top, trying to do anything he can to find a little run on that 82. Keep an eye on the 101. He's digging. Here comes the 101. Keep an eye on the 101. Starting to reel in the 82 here. Chris Carroll out front, Tanner Whitmire. Whitmire right there in second, but he can't quite get to it. Keep an eye on that 101 and the 82 battle right here. That's your 1-2. 82's out front. Lap traffic, here we go. Look out. 82 clips a tire. The 101 goes way too high. Can't get any ground on him. Still got William Sellier in the $4 just now getting lapped. The youngster, look out. Now the 82 gonna go way to the top. Look out, he's gonna go around your leader, look out. Here comes the 101 to the lead. Down the back straightaway, the 101 gonna take over first place. Look out, Tanner Whitmire. Chris Carroll's going, oh hell no. Here I come, baby. Whitmire to the front. Wow, what a turn of events. As the 82 just goes high, there's Robert Lees Jr. around in turns 1 and 2. Four laps to go. Whitmire out front. Here we go. Brenda Kirby slides it up. Matt Fox to their inside. We got a racer third here. Good job by Kirby. All right, see if we can catch. They're all coming over here to celebrate with Tanner Whitmire. Not the best race we've seen. That's Tripp on the roof waving the flag. Woo, that was less than entertaining in some ways and very entertaining in others. There he comes. Give him a round of applause, Tanner Whitmire. All right, Tanner, I tell you what, less than a fun start there. Solo. What are you thinking in the car about that point? And then the final start we took off, you're like 3 wide, like what the hell, right? I'm sure.
Yeah, so first start, I was like, all right, I had a good start. Man, come on. And then the second start, I didn't get a good start. I was like, oh, thank you. And then, the 3 wide, I heard you come on the radio saying full restart. We didn't make a full lap. I was like, all right, well, I get my spot back, but there's a car in it. So he's supposed to be second row outside. We're just going to run with it. And I was waiting. I didn't know if we were going to start with it or what, but I'm glad we did. Got a good start. And I wasn't sure if I had enough for the win, but he slipped up just enough. I guess he got maybe a little sideways at the top of 1 and 2. 1 and 2 was a little tricky tonight. It's pretty slick. 3 and 4 right in the middle, and it's a rock solid.
I tell you what, we were all wondering what the gremlin was in 1 and 2 because that thing was crazy. And Chris Carroll did a hell of a job ahead of you there. I didn't know if you had enough. You would catch him a little bit, and then he would start pulling on you a little bit. So it was a good race between you and Chris Carroll. Then he finally kind of went around there, almost went all the way around, and you kept her rolling those. So who do you got to thank for making all this happen, man?
Well, family first. Actually, first off, fans. We wouldn't be out here if it wasn't for you guys and ladies and children. Costumes look amazing tonight. Thanks for the track. Second, family. Mom, Dad. We have some friends all the way from Romania are here tonight. Tripp, Gary, helps me with tires, helps with the track. Can't help family, friends enough. Also, wouldn't be able to run it up front without Sam's Ford. You guys need a Ford. You don't like Fords, you should. Go talk to Hector, Zane, DeVibus Race Cars, First Community Bank. I gotta look at the car. Coastal Bend Airboats, Towboat US, Garmin Internet, and Coors Light. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, real quick, a couple things. Where are you headed next? I hear you're headed out for like a 25,000 to win type race in Las Vegas. Is that true?
I don't know if it's 25,000, but yeah, we're going to make the run, trying to go out to Las Vegas. It's called the Duel in the Desert. I think usually there's maybe 7,500 modified show up to that race. It's a 3-day event. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not looking for the drive out there. It's like a 2-day drive. But other than that, yeah, it's going to be exciting.
All right, well, we'll bet on black because the car's black. And one last thing, folks. How is it that you won and Tripp didn't? Can you say something?
I was just about to ask if I could have the mic one more time. If y'all watch us on social media, y'all know that my son Tripp, we lost count on feature wins this year of like 20 something. He did not win tonight. And who won? Who won? Who won? Do I get to talk like this on the way home? Who won? Speechless. No, thank you everybody. I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Thank you.
All right. No, Tripp, you can't say nothing tonight, buddy. It's not your night, it's Dad's night. I tell you what, family sport, folks. Family sport, father versus son, counting. I can tell you, Trip Whitmire, we run in an arena down in Corpus Christi in Robstown, and that kid won like 30-something trophies this year down there. He just dominated down there. So Dad's got a lot of work to do to keep up with the boy in them go-karts, but we run some great racing down in February, indoors in an arena in Corpus Christi, Robstown area for go-karts. It's fabulous. So check it out if you're into that kind of thing. It gives you something. And you can check all the action out on Race on Texas, whether it be here, the race ranch, anywhere in the state, the arena. It's going to be great. So Race on Texas, you can't beat them. There he goes, Trip Whitmire. Tanner Whitmire, excuse me. Pure Stock time, Pure Stocks. This will be a good one, man. These Pure Stocks have been killing it all year long. I tell you what, we're missing Donald Kane Jr. He got scared tonight, couldn't bring the big body. I don't know what happened. He was shaking at the knees, a little weak, got scared, couldn't bring it out. So we missed Donald Kane Jr. out here, who won the last race in this division. But starting on the pole tonight, the 355, GW Hasong. Outside him, and the 32 is going to be Mickey Helms. I think the Novas are what scared off old Donald, but hey, row number 2 on the inside, the 11D is going to be John Drexler. Outside the 35, Cody Tesh. We'll see Tesh also up front in the factories. Inside row number 3, the 27 of James Jennings, JJ Jennings. Outside the 9 is Mike Horelka. He just bought that car from, never mind. The 72 on the inside, Dylan Jennings. The 47 is Mark Wright, and the 97 of Derek Youngblood. Lights out. Here we go. Here we go. Watch these Novas out front. They run more like street stocks. We just call them Pure Stocks. Here comes Drexler. Let's go, 11D. Oh, these boys rolling the top, rolling the top. Out front, Hasong, Helms, Drexler, Tesh right there in fourth, Horelka right there in fifth. Don't count Horelka out. Y'all keep an eye on GW Hasong in the 355 as he comes by, hits that rev limiter. Bup, 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 bup. You heard it right there. That's that crate motor on a chip. Drexler on the inside, watch the racer second here, Mickey Helms. John Drexler in that 11D. Boom, Tesh into the back of Drexler. Let's go, he says, let's go. second. Don't worry about that guy out front. Just focus on the 32, 11D, and 35. Tesh ain't afraid to push you around. I tell you, Tesh, you'll use a moment. Drexler's going, hey, what do I gotta go here? I'm stuck between a couple of Novas. Around Drexler here, the 35. Oh, Drexler to the back straightaway wall. Here comes Drexler back there under Tesh. Not that time. Oh, it's going to get tight right there. Oh, Drexler, here we go. You and I race up second. Second place is where it's at. Second place is where it's at. Here comes Tesh. Give it all to 35 under the 32 here, and it's going to get good. 32, as usual, Mickey Helms never drives it easy. He's sideways through the turn. Here comes Tesh on the bottom. What a racer second, folks. Well, now we got a tire on the track. I was watching the second place race and I see the tire spit out the back of the 11D. Bloop. That's going to bunch them up with 2 to go. Have some fun here. They have some kind of orders, go to the infield, go to the top. I don't know what's going on here. Snake line. I told y'all there's a snake line and it works. All right, we told them to double up. They're acting like fools, I guess. I don't know what the problem is here, how hard it is to understand what we're doing, but the lights are out. We're going racing. If I was 11D, I'd pass them all and just win this thing. Drexler says, y'all want to act like fools, I want to go racing. White flag, GW Hassan. Mickey Helms back on the inside, Drexler on the outside. If he gives him enough room, and he does, Drexler gonna drop to third. GW Hassan with a win there. Late models coming out next. Late models coming out next. So I was telling them on the receiver, double up behind your leader after that caution, and evidently they couldn't figure that out, so they're all acting a little foolish there. And Drexler got a good run, but he fell back to third anyway. Here he comes, give a round of applause. GW Song, long-time Texana racer here, picking up the win tonight. Nova Nation getting it done. GW ain't talked to you in a while, man. What do you think? You kind of just stunk up the show. Kind of made it boring. Why'd you do that?
I didn't know I was that good, honestly. It was good in the E-race, but I felt like I kept on hearing Mickey or somebody beside me, but I guess not.
Nah, they pretty much, you were gone. You checked out on them. There was a hell of a race for second, by the way, with Mickey and Cody and Drexler. So, but you stunk it up, and we can understand that. So, hey, man, this thing's on point. I wanted to ask, all you Novas, do y'all got any kind of orders like, not like you win or you lose, not like that, but like, don't wreck each other. Is there any of those orders?
No, me and Mickey race each other harder than when we race anybody else. I mean, I'll junk this car, wrecking Mickey for the win. So, but all in all, I really want to thank Tony Blankenship for these cars. He's trying to support the class, and we kept one of the other Novas for corporates and whatever. But it's a little fun class to race, and I just want to say thank Tony Blankenship, my girlfriend Riley, Jackson always comes and help. Jack, Drexler back there, Mickey, it's all a team effort over here, so we're all here for fun. So,
hell yeah, GW Song, y'all, in the 355, picking up the win tonight. Here stocks. Good racing for second. I told him he stunk up the show. It is what it is. Time for some late models, I believe. Late models. All right, our late models tonight, the All-Star Racing Crate Late Model Series coming out right now. The 08 on the pole is going to be Cody Hardin. Outside him in the 7X, Rory Jordan. Inside row number 2, the one out of the Houston, Texas area, Kevin Sitton. The 53X, Matt Fox. Inside row 3, the 104. The 10-4, that's going to be Brandon Brzezowski. In the Billy Bob's Hot Rod. Outside him in the 1X, going to be Andrew Hessler. And bringing up the rear here, Eddie Hardage in the 78. Cody's his son. Start on the pole. I tell you what, if the heat race was any indication, that 08's gone. We have no chance. But the track has changed dramatically. So we're going to see something totally different this time. I agree, just send it. Lights out, here we go. Cody Hardage on the gas, here we go. Oh, look how they bunch up 3 here, 3 wide out of 2, here we go. Sitton is second, I told you watch that one. Kevin Sitton, man, that guy can wheel a race car. Here he comes on the bottom, trying to take the lead on lap number 1. Kevin Sitton, your new leader. Hardage skates across the track. The 7X almost stuffs in the wall. Whoa, that 7X way tight. Car won't turn. Here comes Brzezowski in the 10-4. If you're sitting at home with your late model watching this, shame on you. Brzezowski to second in the 10-4. Brzezowski needing a caution, here's what he needs. the one. Kevin Sinton getting it done. Good pick, Cody. Good pick. Tell you what, after the heat race, you thought, anybody got anything for Hardage? Yes, Sinton, Brzezowski both had something for Hardage. We got our limited mods and factory stocks still to come, guys. We got 2 more big classes coming up. There he comes. Give him a round of applause. Your winner, Kevin Sinton in the late models tonight. First ever, the inaugural, first ever, the only one that'll ever win the first All-Star Crate Late Model Series feature. Kevin Sinton right there. Hey, Kevin, talk to me for a minute. I tell you what, you know, the heat race, probably a little slimier than you like. I know you don't want to slime in the heat race, but the feature race, it looked exactly what you wanted. I tell you what, the car was on point. You pretty much had a straightaway on everybody, kind of stunk up the show. So what do you think, man?
I think the track was great. It was good. You could go to the bottom, you could go to the top, you kind of run all over it. And it's a good racetrack. I need to thank my dad. He helps me out. Me and him go up and down the road and go to Louisiana and Texas and all over the place. And he's by my side every race. And so I got to thank him, and I need to thank Eric, Neil, and Amy with Mirage Industrial Group. They own the car. Without them, we wouldn't be racing at all. So I got to thank them a whole lot. And I got to thank all y'all for coming out.
So we got some big races coming up. We got the Clash, the 17th through the 19th here. The 18th and 19th will be running for 1,000 to win Friday, and 2,000 to win Saturday. Couple of big shows coming. You got a lot of big shows coming over the winter with this winter series. I think you're going to be a part of. How does this help you get ready for something like that?
Just being here at the track and making laps, and that always helps out. So.
Absolutely. So looking forward to seeing the one back in Victory Lane come the All-Star Series here coming up, the winter series. So good job. Congratulations. All right, probably the race I've been looking forward to most all night. I was looking for the late models because they're just damn fast and fun to watch. This limited race is going to be awesome, I tell you what. Tommy Tipple, I'm picking Lawrence Maklachek in this one. I don't want to jinx the guy, but man, he's ready. He's due. He didn't race much since he won 5,000 to win in Corpus last year. Excited to see him here tonight. He's been talking about coming out and racing, and he's here. So we got a hell of a good group of limited modifieds coming out next. On the pole in the 13B is going to be Bryce Reed, your track champion. along with your Oktoberfest champion. Outside, though, in the 87, Lawrence Maklachek out of Corpus Christi. Row 2 out of Rockstown, the 19 of Jared Barber, and outside him in the 77 out of Corpus Christi going to be Cody Beto. Row 3, the $4X, Caleb Sellier. Outside him in the 1T going to be Nathan Titzman, the youngster. He's still in high school, just starting out. Already picked up a win in the limited. Inside row 4, always fast, Benjamin Maklachek in the 13M. Outside him, Mark Griner in the 93. Row 5 on the inside, Logan Dinsman in the 26 to 73, and Derek Gonzalez on his outside. Row 6, the 115 of Andrew Supak, and the 12R, Rolly Rodriguez. Row 7, the 9 is Bobby Smith, and the BD2, Daniel Preston will start the outside of him. That's us, guys. That's the full field, and it's a good one. Let's watch this front row. Outside line seems to be best. That's going to play into Lawrence Maklachek, but I tell you what, Bryce Reed and that 13 have been on point. He's hard to beat. That guy on the outside's got like over 600 feature wins in his lifetime. Here we go. Reed will lead him down into 1 and 2 on the bottom. Maklachek on the top, way high. Look out, here comes Beto on the inside of him. Don't look like the top played in very well there. Let's see how it plays in on the other end. Oh, problems for the BD2. Daniel Preston going to bring out the caution. Hey, something y'all got to know, that's the first car we've had to haul off on a record tonight. That's an important piece of information. So y'all give Daniel a round of applause for being the only record car tonight. Good job. All right, lights out. Here we go. Here we go. 26 took some fault on that one. Here we go. the bottom of 13. I told y'all Bryce Reed was tough. This thing really looking like 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 on the top. You gotta work your every line. Nathan Titzman digging the bottom down there in the 1T. Check way hard to the outside wall there, down the back straightaway. Picked the front end off the car big time. Barber to the bottom of Meadow. Halfway. Barber up to third. Jared Barber rolling the bottom here for third. How about Nathan Titzman all the way to fourth here? Excuse me, fifth. Titzman around the 4 and the 13. That 1T rolling it. You're back up on the wheel, says, oh, hell no. I ain't let that young man beat me. Just get a little looser and it gets on the throttle. Oh, the 150 is going to go around in turn number 2. believe this will be his second win at Texana this year, I believe. So there he comes. Give him a round of applause, Bryce Reed. Heck yeah. Bryce, I tell you what, the nerves had to be there a little bit. You starting inside Lawrence Maklachek with, Beto, and there are a whole bunch of big names right all around you, man. So the nerves had to be there. How'd that start go for you? What was going through your mind there?
Man, just to keep consistent, because Lawrence is consistent and doesn't mess up. So if I got out in the lead and just kept my consistency, I'd pull it off.
Yeah, I tell you what, it wasn't even that. You had them covered all night. This thing was on point. You were gone. So congratulations. Thanks for stinking up my show. Good job with that. So, no, really, great job. I tell you what, how was the track for you tonight? Is this what you wanted to see? This what you expected to see?
Man, I was a little nervous. This side looked dry slick. This looked a little tacky. So we debated in the pits tonight what to do. So I think what we made did the job.
Yeah, so how was it? Give us a dry slicker versus heavy. So the wind's been blowing like crazy. We got all kinds of things. So what is your opinion? It looked like he pretty much run the middle up all the time, which, my honest opinion, that's where we want to be. But was one side different than the other?
Yeah, it was definitely more dry slick over here. I just held my line and kept consistent.
There you go. Who do you got to thank, man? I know there are a lot of people put into your ride, and I know your dad works his ass off. So who do you got to thank that gets this done for you, man, and get you out here every week?
First and foremost, you, Owen. 317 awards, 41 shocks, Jay's RV, screen door handles, 96 auto repair, Supreme Vinyl Works for the badass rep, and RRP race cars. And Dad, Mom, my wife, and my sister.
Heck yeah, good job, buddy. All right. Bryce Reed, y'all give him a round of applause. We got factory stocks last. Yeah, definitely a blind squirrel. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Thomas. Factory stocks. Woo, looking forward to this one all night. It's our main event. With 9:53, we can get this done. Watch, these boys here are going to turn it out in 7 minutes. On the pole, and the 741 is going to be Cameron Starr. If we can get him out here, the dude up there at the corner's asleep. He's old. Give him a little break. That menopause kicking in. So the 741 of Cameron Starr on the pole. Outside him, Ray Allen Kohana going to be D3. Inside row number 2, the 747. Your local favorite, Cody Tesh. Outside him in the 24, Tony Blankenship. Inside row 3, the 9. That's our Victoria guy right there, Johnny Westfall. Outside him in the 77X, we saw him win the Pure Stocks. That's GW Hassong, the 7777777X. Inside row number 4, the 39 Michaela Trimble. Outside the 25R, the Corpus Nathan Rahi. Starting inside the 5th row, Jacob, I'm having a boy Burnett. In the 04, outside in the 13J, Johnny. I came all the way from the Valley Johnson, so my son couldn't drive. Inside row 6, Cord Beard in the 44C. Outside him, the Wild Child, Shannon Meyer in the 02. Row 7, the 63S, Chase Sanchez. My son won tonight, I better win too. And the 777 of Will Spears. I'm going to spear somebody, I guarantee it. In row 8, the 19, that's Mike Karelka. And the 7 of Jesse Sandoval out of Corpus. And bringing up the rear out of Beeville, Texas, Joe D. Johnson in the 63J. Woo! All right, I gave them the pep talk. Let's see if they got it in them. Here we go, Cameron Starry. Ray Allen Kohanic. Kohanic gonna drive it out there deep. 3 wide. Kohanic gonna skate up. Here comes a 741. Here comes a 747. Blankenship right there in the mix. Look out, turn 3 and 4. This is where the top's gonna pay. No, we got a caution, caution, caution. We got a tire up in turn 2. Chase, I left the lug nuts all Sanchez. He's gonna pull in the infield and tire up there in turn 2. Yeah, it was a good time to leave him loose, Will. That's a different song. That's OCC Speedway stuff. I ain't got it in me tonight. Woo! All right, Richard and the wrecker got it done. Tim Ressman, the flagman, he's ready to go. All right, here we go, here we go. Starting with a big run. Big run off the turn 4. Oh, not a good start for the 747. Chokes it up a little bit. Here comes Ray Allen Kohanic. I tell you what, Kohanic and Star are going to have a race. Kohanic leads lap number 1. Kohanic out front. No, Starry right there. 747. Cody Tesh third. Westfall, I told y'all don't keep your eyes off of Westfall. Westfall is rolling this deal. He's coming. The top 2 are going to race the hell out of each other. Starry moving up right in behind Kohanic. Says, no, I'm going to put some pressure on you. I tell you what though, you can't rattle Kohanic. This guy's won sprint car races at the highest level. You're not gonna rattle him. You might rattle his car, but I don't think you rattle him. Sorry, back to the bottom. Here he comes. Watch the 741. The 747, excuse me, starting to be challenged by the 9 of Westfall. The 777 of Hassam holding up the 25R Rahi. Blankenship starting to fade. Michaela Triple right there. Johnny Johnson on the move. Woo, what a race to the lead. Here we go. Hopefully that race on Texas is on our leaders. Side by side on the back straightaway as Kohanic pulls out just ahead of the 741. 741 moves up. Going to get a big run off of turn number 4. Kohanic out by himself now. Not sure what happened there. The entrance of turn number 3 kind of got the Starry car a little upset. Here comes the 747 of Tesh. Going to challenge the 741. All of a sudden, Ray Allen kicked it into another gear. Ray Allen in the BD3 on a roll here. BD3 out front, 741, Cameron Starry, 747. Gonna be Tesh right there in third. Starry's a little loose down through the bottom as the 0-2 is Shannon Meyer gonna park himself in the infield. 02 is Shannon Maurer, obviously not happy with himself. We're going to see a fight. We want to see it right here on the front straightaway. Obviously, the car broke. Obviously. Why would you be sitting there taking your helmet off if the car didn't break? Jump on his hood like Bumgarner. Look, here we go, folks. Here we go. That's what we all been waiting for all year long. I've never done nothing wrong. Y'all all do me wrong. What the hell? Oh, he's giving Johnny Johnson the what for. Oh, Johnny Johnson what for? Man, this is wrong. WWE at its finest. Hey, Johnny's a little guy. If we let him out, this stuff ain't gonna go good. It's gonna look like Andre the Giant against some midget. It ain't gonna be pretty. So one car bounced off another car, which bounced off the wall and then hit another car that hit the O2 is what I'm hearing. That's Bob's recollection down there in the turn, just saying. So after 47 bounces off, we hit somebody and the O2's in the infield. What the hell happened here? Just saying. All right, here we go. We're doubling them up. I'm sure Shannon will be up here having a talk with me in a little bit. Lights out. The BD3 is going to start the race. Starry's going to jump the outside here. Let's see how it goes. Ray Allen in the BD3 works her right to the center. Here comes Tesh on the inside. Problems for the Jacob Burnett in the 04 back there in the back. Starry says, oh no, Burnett, you ain't happening, dude. And we got to caution out. Caution out, caution, caution, caution. $25 being called for getting down a little too low, hitting the tire. He's going to go up there and hit the 39. Kohanic, Starry, Tesh. Starry got the bottom this time. That's interesting. Here we go. Oh, it worked for Starry. Here comes Westfall. I thought that 747 would lose 3 spots on that one. Keep an eye on Rahi in that 25R. That's a hell of a driver right there. He's going to bring it back to the front. Keep an eye on that 25R. 747 going to roll the bottom there, trying to get under the BD3. Foster Cormier and Tony Blankenship get together there. The 44-24. They're trying to make a 68. Westfall's got problems, oh no. Westfall's gonna park in the infield. Hate to see that. We got big sparks out of the 19 of Herelka. Look out, we got the 44 Cord Beard pound in the big tire. The 7-7 of Spears himself spins out over there in turn number 3. Still got a great race up here in the top 5. Rahi on the move up to about 7th from the back. Woo! Watch that race in the lead. Kohanic, here comes Starry. That 741's just hunting. Talk about stalking an animal. This is like stalking a Kohanic race. This is where Kohanic kind of gets him up on the top of 3 and 4. Starry way better down at 1 and 2 though. Watch right here. You're gonna dig all the way up side by side. Here comes Kohanic with a little. It's a little freer exit when you're on the outside. Allows you to run harder. Now look at this. Look at this. Starry gonna go to the outside. Oh, rope and dope. We got a rope and dope working right here. Here comes Starry. Gonna lead the lap. Oh, they get together. Get down the front straightaway. We got a caution. We got a caution. Caution's out for the 777 of Spears. Kohanic's car is broke. Your leader, the 741, he might be broke too. The BD3 of Kohanic gonna head it to the pits. Right now, Cody Tesh is the leader. Well, because 741 sent in the turn. Here comes 741, Cameron Starr, your leader. He'll get back up front. Thought he might have been broke. He's rolling. All right, your leader, Cameron Starry. I tell you what, Cody Tesh, GW Hassong, Johnny Johnson, Michaela Trimble, your top 5. All right, here we go. Cameron Starry. Here we go. He ain't gonna play. Woo! Hassan gonna pick up second there. Here, look at Rahi back in the hunt. Here comes Rahi. Let's go, 25R. Tesh clips the tire. Tesh trying to dig on the 741 of Starry. Oh, here comes Blankenship. Hey, welcome to factory stock racing. right, here we go. Here we go, Cameron Starry. All right, here we go. Cameron Starr, we're single file. We done wrecked half the field. Here we go. right, Cameron Starry picking up another big win. How about Cody Tesh there? Tesh with not a bad run, I tell you what. This 741 been in battle. Tell you what, he's been battling everywhere. Picking up a big win last week at Cotton Bowl in the Oktoberfest. Biggest event Cotton Bowl has. He picked it up last week. Paid a couple $1,000. It was a big win. So he been out in Nebraska racing some ice stocks. Been all over, I tell you what. So good to see him back here at Texana Raceway Park. He led our points. There he is. Y'all give him a round of applause before you leave there, Cameron Starry. He led our points in the IMCA mods earlier this year too, so he is your track champion in Corpus in the IMCA mods. Cameron, have a couple words with me. Hey, you and Ray Allen had a hell of a race going. Give us a little bit about that one.
Yeah, me and Ray Allen Kahanic, we've had a couple good races. Last week went 1 and 2 at the Oktoberfest at Cotton Bowl. I knew he was going to be quick starting on outside pole. I didn't really know what line to run there early on. He got around me on the top. I got in a rhythm, and I was following him, and I found the bottom in 1 and 2 on one of the restarts, and I knew if I just kept it as straight as I could. And then 3 and 4, he went down bottom, and I went top. We got into each other. It was a racing deal. Two guys that are here to win, fast competitors every week. Just got into each other. He ran me clean all race, and can't thank him enough for that.
Yeah, I tell you what, so what I was thinking as I watched y'all, and what most of these people don't realize is what's going through your mind on the racetrack as a race car driver. Most of these people haven't been out here. So what I noticed is you, Doug, on the bottom, the top, you were finding your spot. So what does a race car driver go through his mind going, man, I need to go to the bottom. I noticed you went to the bottom over here. At some point you're on the top, some point you're on the bottom. Is it just a feeling in the car as you're driving it?
For this race, it was just wherever I could get some drive off of the corner. Track was real slick in 1 and 2. 3 and 4, you could run top or bottom. But I was just thinking wherever I can go to just get in a rhythm where I wasn't right there on the edge of spinning out or wrecking, just get in a rhythm and hit my marks and just see what we could do from there.
Absolutely. So great race. I tell you what, that's you did what you had to do. Really fun to watch. Thank you for that. And you and Ray did a hell of a job. Just racing each other clean and fun. So who do you got to thank? Man, this Outlaw race car has been on point. You're picking up some big wins. You know, tell us about it. Who do you got to thank for getting this done, man?
I got to thank my mom and dad, Leslie and Stacy Gill, Tommy Temple, my crew guy EJ for working on the car during the week, Outlaw Race Cars, my grandma and grandpa, CRS Suspension, Weir's Machine, Dynamic Drive Lines, MSD Distributors, Multi-Fire Spark Plug Wires, Velocita Fire Suits, Stealth Pump and Supplies, Stealth Oil Well Services, Ace Transmission, 89 Motorsports, First Class Towing, and Magnum Services, Supreme Vinyl Works. The list could go on. Have a beautiful day.
Hell yeah, we'll take all day. That's a good job, buddy. Congratulations. There it is, folks. Cameron Starr, your winner. He earned that deal. It wasn't handed to him. That was an earned that deal, and it was a good time watching it. Hey, I got a cell phone up here. It's got like a black and pink looking case. It's got a lot of porn on it, but other than that, it's pretty much an iPhone. Oh my gosh. It's got some TikToks. Cody's fast, oh I know. You were texting Robert. Y'all should really passcode this shit. I could have some fun. I can't believe you're saying what you're saying here. Oh my goodness.